Max, we came up against an opposition right on top of the game tonight and just couldn't go with them.
They got out pretty early. That was as tough for the first 5 minutes I've seen for a long time, and what's been a pattern this year of our stoppages, we weren't able to even it out in that first quarter until the back end of that quarter, and we put our backs under a lot of pressure. So that's very disappointing. And then we wrestled momentum for a tiny bit through that middle of the game in the second quarter, and then the second half was something that doesn't resemble a Melbourne game at all, and that's very disappointing. Take out the result and where we are on the ladder, the fact that we weren't able to play anything that resembles a Melbourne game is probably the most disappointed. So I know you got more questions, but I'm going to ask this one to myself now. Going forward, I still don't think it's bigger picture. I still don't think we look at bigger picture. It's all about putting some respect back in the jumper, showing our members and our supporters what it means to be a Melbourne player, what it's like to play for the Melbourne Football Club, and bigger picture will take care of itself.
What has been our one-wood in previous years, the contest, has been a bit inconsistent across the last few weeks.
Yeah, and I mean the easy thing to fall to is personnel, but we train contests as much as any club, probably if not more, and we feel like it's our one wood no matter who's in there, and teams are taking us apart. So I dare say it's going to be a relatively tough final 3 weeks on the training track, and bring it on. Like I love the contest. AFL footy is all about these ups and downs, and right now we're in it down, and hopefully we can get back up.
Injury gods really haven't smiled on us this year. Disappointing to lose Maisie again tonight.
Yeah, he's such a worry for us. He's had that rib stuff a couple of times now, and not knowing what exactly it is, but to take the big guy down at half time, it's something. So I was pretty proud of how Disco and Pets went back, and that's the versatility that a lot of our tools have to be able to put Tom forward as well. So it's been the story of our year all year, one man down, and we'll find another one. We're not expecting that guy to miss the contest. He's got to come in. He's got to hit the contest. He's got to play like a Melbourne player should play.
Yourself, working your way back from injury, how's the body feeling at the moment?
It's still an injury. It worries me more Monday to Friday, to be honest. Game day, I get myself up for, and I wouldn't put my hand up if I didn't think I could go out there and perform. And last week I was probably a bit disappointed with myself, and this week, without reviewing my game yet, I felt like I was a little bit better in the contest and was able to move a bit freer. So hopefully I'm on the mend.
With some of these injuries, we're getting chances to see players in different positions. Trent Rivers and Colton Tolstrup playing some midfield time tonight. Yeah,
we saw Judd in there as well in the last quarter. Tommy Sparrow was able to run with Marcus Bontempelli for the second half, which is a great learning curve for him. To be honest, a learning curve for us in general, how they looked after Bont once that tag happened, and how we can maybe look after Clayton a little bit better when he gets targeted by the opposition. Trent, you know what he's done the last sort of 5-6 weeks, but we are losing in there. So the expectation when Judd or Colton or Cozzy do come in is we play to the midfield standard we want to, and we're not just gifting midfield time to those guys. So hopefully we see that in the next 3 weeks.
It won't ease up from here. Port Adelaide at the G next week.
I couldn't care who it is next week. I'm just really excited to go there and put on a show for our fans and supporters. It's Saturday night at the MCG. It's two teams that are still, I'm not sure if we're still in the hunt. I couldn't really care. I'm more about just focused on this week and hopefully putting some pride back in the jumper.
Want to see more from the Ds? Then don't forget to subscribe up here.